side where we like to celebrate all of Great Britain's achievements. Well done, Bradley Wiggins, on being the first ever British winner of the Tour de France. We've made sure next year's competitors won't let you down. Anyway, on with the show. Now, as you know, we here at Bit on the Side love to share, particularly on a Sunday. So without further ado, here's a recap of the whole week just gone. You can thank us later.
You look like a bloody ballerina.
I also quite enjoyed being paintballed up the arse.
Lauren.
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 Luke A.
Luke A.
You don't like me? Please tell me.
I do genuinely want to be a friend.
Such a cool guy with an amazing body, do you know what I mean?
Take a deep breath in. Feels so good. Focus on your breath. Lying here next to me. Feel relaxed.
Is this you trying to confess your love to me?
Oh, thank you very much.
There you go.
Oh, that's better. Feel relaxed.
Okay, just definitely.
Do you not fuck on the first date?
Get Caroline out. Get Caroline out. Why would I put cornflakes down the sink? So annoying.
Warning, warning, warning.
Becky's bitch, mattress.
Yeah.
Really annoying dickhead.
Really sorry.
What a week it's been. So let's get started. Here to talk us through all of that craziness are three Big Brother know-it-alls. Our first guest is on so regularly, we're thinking about upgrading him from our Bit on the Side to our full-time boyfriend and introducing him to our parents. It's Ian Lee. Joining him is psychologist Mark Rackley.
Yeah! Sexy sight.
And finally, she lasted 46 days, which is probably the number of bacon sarnies she's had since Friday. It's evictee number 7. It's Lauren. But before the four of us get carried away, Jamie wants to hear from you. Isn't that right?
Oh, what a lovely little locket. Yes, Alice, you know how much I love to chat to you. Last night, Jedward joined me. Well, when I say joined me, I obviously mean irritated the complete fuck out of me. Tonight, I will actually be able to focus on what you're saying. So if you want to hear my dulcet tones at the end of your phones, it rhymes, give us a call on this number. I cannot wait to hear what you've got to say. No, really. No, honestly, I can't. Back to you, Alice.
Thanks, Jamie. Stop it, you two. Right, shall we get going?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
That horrible image.
First up, let's talk eviction, OK? Ian, were you surprised that the public saved Luke A?
Listen, I was disappointed that two of the good guys were up against each other, but I think it was pretty obvious that Luca was going to be the one that won out of the two of you, just because you have been a little bit of a prick tease with Adam. What were you doing? Poor Adam! You were doing, like, upside-down handstands and splits in front of him, giving him a semi, and then going...
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm
What's a
doing.
right the way round handstand, just walking with your hands in the air?
So yes, I hadn't thought of it quite like that. Thank you.
Think about it, Ian.
Thanks for
Think
clearing
about
that
it.
up, Alice. Thank you.
Oh, my
yes.
God, pedant. We've lost an outsider, Mark. What's this going to do to everyone, particularly the outsider group?
I think it's going to give the insiders a very false sense of security, and that they're going to think they're pretty much untouchable now. But it is a false sense of security because Luke got saved, so therefore Luke is in a powerful position. So I think they have the tactic wrong. They probably see them as the outsiders as weak, but they're not.
Because the public have the power.
Yes.
Lauren, Luke A was obviously saved and said he felt accepted into the group. Do you think that's right?
I think he's been accepted for his transition and everything, but obviously the insiders will never accept any of us outsiders.
That can never change. That's set in stone.
Luke's the winner, isn't he? He's got to be the winner.
Yeah, come on, Luke.
He's totally the winner now. Without a
Okay.
shadow of a doubt. I was expecting big cheers from the audience there.
No, yeah.
Didn't get it. Makes you think,
You were left out in the cold. Why is he the winner?
Well, because he's in such a strong position, and he's nice, he's down to earth, people like him, he got saved this week. I don't see that if he goes up against anyone, they're going to lose. Because everyone else in that house is a bastard.
He has been popular, yeah. He did say, though, that he felt carefree after being saved. Is that a dangerous attitude to have?
He's grown balls and it's wonderful. He's come out of the cocoon.
You're so proud of him.
It was that whole thing with him and Becky I was just there going, yes, get in there. He's
don't know
like
where it came
carefree.
from.
He doesn't care now and he's saying what he feels. I hope he sticks with it.
I thought it was so heartfelt. I've never seen you be quite so genuine. I've got a tear in my eye. Well, he had a big Barney with Becky, as we know, and he's not the only one who's been upset by her this week. Take a look.
She can make you feel shit. I know, because she said she didn't like my jeans, but I got really upset about it.
She does make you feel.
That's why
You are a bitch. She won't say it in a nice way.
I know.
She'll say it in the most progress way ever.
I know. So you are from the north.
Oh, I don't know if that goes or not. Try some maybe. Try something. Or like, she won't do that. She'll be like, you look shit. You look like shit.
I know.
Lauren, are you surprised that Ashley and Scott feel this way?
Yeah, well, they never really tell their honest opinion, do they? But Becky, she's got a funny way of taking the piss out of her friends and thinking that everything's all right.
So could you see that in the house, that it kind of sent ripples through? People didn't like
Oh,
the way she
yeah. Adam kept saying to me, is this British humour? Like, do you just take the piss out of everyone? Is that all right? And I kept saying to him...
quite a good Adam.
No,
Very
no,
good
no,
Adam.
Good Adam, I like it. What do you make of Becky?
I don't like her.
I just don't like her.
And I don't listen. She's a 19-year-old girl, and I'm an old man. I don't want to ever go. But the thing where I thought, actually, I've never been sure about her. And the thing where I thought,
With a
I don't like
cartoon
you.
car plaster on, by the way. An old man with a cartoon car plaster.
It's a great movie. Was when Luke A was going around to the people who nominated him, saying, "Look, if there's a problem, talk to me." And everyone looked at him and had the conversation. And Becky, for the whole time, wouldn't look at him and was looking off and wasn't listening to what he said. And that's when I thought, actually, you're a weirdo.
She doesn't seem to listen in those confrontations. I don't know if it's because she's uncomfortable. I'm not sure. Does Luke A have a point, Mark? Is she fake?
I don't think so, no. I don't think you could make that stuff up, really. I think Becky...
Why would you?
Yeah, Becky's just got that verbal diarrhea. She just blurts the stuff out before and actually engaging her head into what she's actually saying. So if she's fake, she should win an Oscar, because that's genius stuff.
It's just a stream of consciousness,
I'm
isn't
literally
it?
an amateur actress. I'm literally an amateur. I feel like death.
No, I know. That's what Shepard says. On to this week's task then, the Gold Rush. What did you make of it, Ian?
I thought it was good.
Good. Thanks for
Yes,
that.
yes,
I'm glad.
I thought it was good. I liked the.
He's
the
approved
gappy,
of it, guys. Yeah, he's approved of it. We can keep it.
I like the
Instead.
gappy teeth and stuff. And
Yeah, good attention to costume detail. Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought so that's what's been lacking from the
Great
series
staging.
so far.
Do you think people held back Lauren on their nomination reasons because it was face to face?
Yeah, I think everyone sort of jumped on the bandwagon for the reasons they were going to do it. If people had said, you know, you're a bitch, you don't clean, blah, 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 I could have taken it a bit easier. But then I think if everyone had been so honest, I think I might have cried.
They had the reason they gave though wasn't really. It kind of wasn't a personal. I don't know. Well, it kind of was.
It was
personal.
horrible to
It was
watch.
horrible.
It was a horrible thing to watch.
Well, I'm sure we don't need reminding, but for those of you that do, here's what happened.
My first nomination is Lauren.
Lauren entered the day room and told Big Brother that I was talking about nominations.
And I just thought it was very sneaky.
Lauren. Sometimes I don't know if you are going behind my back or not.
Lauren.
But Ashley.
Ashley.
I find it a bit sneaky and snidey.
My second nomination is Luke A.
Luke.
Dina.
For some reason, you got some hatred towards me.
Luke. Sometimes you just make me feel that you don't like me.
On the surface there, you took it really well. How were you actually feeling?
Yeah, I'll say I want to cry again, but I've been branded the crybaby. But yeah, I tried to
I think
stay
anyone would want to
strong.
cry there.
Yeah, it was really difficult, and like I just couldn't believe it because they all called me Two-Faced, but then they'd been saying this for a week and no one had come and told me.
What could you do? This is a stupid question. Do you like the brutality of face-to-face nominations, Ian?
I didn't enjoy it. It's uncomfortable viewing. I find it uncomfortable when they do it on Coach Strip, and I found it uncomfortable on...
It was pioneered on Coach
It was pioneered
Strip.
by Brendan and the Coach Strip team. I thought it was horrible.
Trademark.
You're right. They didn't give the real excuses. In the diary room, they're much more honest. So there was an air of fakeness about it. It wasn't particularly genuine.
Even the people that consider themselves to be quite kind of frank still sort of shied away from giving...
And then when
really...
Becky got a nomination, she's like, I literally don't know what to... I literally so upset.
And they talked over other people's nominations. I was like, you've had your turn. Be quiet. Who would you nominate this week, Lauren?
Definitely Caroline and Becky.
OK. You didn't take a second to think about it. Who's going to be up this week, Ian?
This is a tough one. I think that enough people will turn on Becky And they might go for Luke again. I don't know, but Becky will definitely be up there, but they might go for Luke.
Picking them off.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Mark?
I think Luke will probably get nominated. I don't think he'll face the public vote, though, because I think he's quite a powerful character in that.
Do you think it'll only be a few?
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he goes up for the public vote this week.
And Mark's bet on it, so let's hope that that's not... You're not really only joking. Well, you've probably heard just about enough from us four. In fact, you probably definitely have. So as is customary in this studio, it's your turn. If you've got something to say, you can reach us on Twitter or through our website. After the break, we'll be delving into the minds of our housemates, and Jamie will have some exclusive house action for you. See you in a bit.
What experience has been there today?
Caroline, who is Hedgehog?
Hedgehog's my hairbrush. It was my favourite hairbrush, and just before coming into the house I had another one, so I only have one Hedgehog, and I knew I was going to lose Hedgehog, and I always get really, really upset and worked up when I have Hedgehog, because whenever I lose Hedgehog it's obviously to the detriment of my hair, which directly affects my mood, my appearance, everything about me. So obviously it's a funny joke to hide Hedgehog, but it's just bizarre. And I don't understand. No one would hide Hedgehog for 3.5 weeks. That's ridiculous.
She's doing me head in today. Nothing I ever do is good enough.
Is this a side of Ashley you've always been aware of?
Oh yeah, she's very demanding, yeah. I'm fully aware of her demanding side. And normally my patience is really good. Sometimes she just kicks off at me for the most ridiculous thing. She's very hormonal at the moment. So maybe it's to do with that. Sometimes us guys will never understand women. It's just the way it is.
Big Brother wanted to call you to the diary room to give you some good news.
What's that?
You are an uncle.
Oh my God, yes! Fucking yes! Name, boy, pounds, weights.
Sean had a little boy at 4:03 a.m. today.
Oh my God.
He was 6 pounds and 9 ounces.
6 pounds and 9. I was 6 pounds. All right.
And they're talking about calling him Zion.
Zion. Ooh, I like that name.
Great name.
Zion. Wow.
Strong name.
It is a strong name.
And mum and baby are doing really, really well.
Yeah, really well. They're good, healthy.
Really, really well.
All right, good. Fuck yes, good.
So it's time now to delve into the housemates' minds once again, and luckily Mark Brackley is still with us. Phew. We've seen a different side to Luke S and Ashley's relationship this week, so let's talk about that. What is going on with those two, Mark?
You're seeing classic insecurity on Ashley's part. The fact that this lady over here came into the picture, thanks to Becky, and completely rattled Ashley in the sense that she felt threatened by Lauren, by the stuff that Becky was saying, and then comparing herself to Lauren, she compared herself negatively to Lauren, so therefore it made her feel threatened and quite vulnerable in the relationship, which is why she's playing this out. So vulnerability and also insecurity feeds paranoia, and also you can get quite defensive, so we kind of see a little bit of arrogance coming out as well because she's feeling quite insecure.
So she's kind of created it herself?
Yeah, she's kind of started to, again, negatively comparing herself to Lauren, and it definitely hasn't helped her feel secure with Luke.
OK. Ian, what have you made of her behaviour this week?
I've gone right off her.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. Do you know what? I was watching it in the week, and I was so depressed. I thought, apart from Luke and Adam, I don't like any of these people in this house. It was when she kind of, after Luke told her something in confidence, so she went off and told everyone. And do you know what? Luke S and Ashley deserve each other. I think they are.
I don't know if that's a nice sentiment or not.
It's not. Those two are exactly what's wrong with this country.
Wow, he went there. Well, Ashley had a few things to say in the diary room this week, as well as you, Ian. So take a look at this.
Let's have a look.
I'm so insecure, Big Brother. I've never been so insecure in my whole entire life. In a realistic world, Lauren and Luke would be perfect for each other because they live near each other. And I'm just like, they know things about farms, and I feel like a thick bastard when I'm around him. Like,
Lauren, on Friday you said that you thought Luke S had made a play for you in the beginning. Why didn't that happen?
Did you not see him walk down in his suit that was too small for him?
Is that the immediate turn off?
He's so arrogant. There's a thin line between confidence and arrogance, and he's so arrogant, he's so sure of himself, and he's so fake.
You could talk about farms together, you've got Liverpool in common, so much in common.
So much.
He likes potatoes. I don't know what more you want, fussy.